Hey yo, what is going on guys? I want to show you guys how you can craft the teleporter. So you're going to need a couple of resources. So one of them being this azure kelp, and in order to get that you have to be in this biome over here. And if you just go into like the little pools or ponds, whatever you want to call it, you can just pick them up here. They're just going to look like that. They're just going to be glowing in the water, and they're kind of hard to find ish. You won't really find them in bunches. Sometimes you'll find two next to each other, sometimes there's just one. And then the other thing is going to be the logs. So to get the logs, you just break any of the trees here, so that's pretty simple. And the other thing you need is any stone. Now before I actually go ahead and craft this thing, in order to get this Arcanist workbench, you have to go over here to your regular workbench, go over here to this tab over here, and you're gonna have to craft it from down here. And I believe you have to upgrade your workbench to tier 2. So my biggest advice is make sure your workbench is at a location that you're not going to change its location, because if you do change it, then you have to re-upgrade it to level 2. I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if that was like actually intended, but if I pick this up right now, it's going to drop to level 1 even though I have it at level 2. So just something to note there. But anyway, in order to get these resources, you probably know how to get this one. This is just from fighting enemies. This one is also from fighting enemies, but in the dark. So right now it's nighttime. If I just fight enemies, they'll have like a purple aura, or just fight anything that attacks you pretty much. Just random enemies, they'll drop the essence. And then last but not least, the thorium ingots. So this is going to be pretty similar to every single world, from what I've noticed at least. So if you go south, every time you go south, you're going to see a desert. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe for every map, every person's world, if you go south, you're going to find a desert, and that's just where you have to go. You have to go to the desert, and you can find them either in the caves or on those hilly mountains. You can just find them on the sides. That's what I ended up doing. They were a little bit hard to find, but eventually I did find them. But I will warn you, it is a little bit scary to be there because there's like a giant wasp bee thing that will shoot at you. It's almost like aimbot, and it also follows you like all the time, and it shoots you constantly and it poisons you, and it's very annoying to deal with. So another one of my recommendations is to bring a ton of food. Maybe not a ton, because obviously if you die then you kind of lose that stuff. I mean, I guess you can get it back, but then it can despawn. So I would say definitely take a bow, and if you do see one off in the distance, like if it's reasonably close and you think it's going to lock onto you and it's going to come after you, there's a good chance that it will. And that's just when you have to fight it. You have to fight it instantly, otherwise that thing is just going to chase you down. It's pretty fast, it's very annoying to deal with. So make sure you have a bow. Sometimes it does get near you, so it doesn't fly, it just comes near you. Then you can just switch to your daggers or whatever you have for your melee. And it's really annoying because it's going to stop you from getting the ingots, kinda. Because like I said, it's on the hilly mountains and the bees can just be in the air anywhere. So just be careful. And then once you do get enough, I'd recommend getting extra because you can craft your next set of gear with it. If we go to the blacksmith, as you can see, you need 8 for the sword, and then if you want the daggers, it's going to be 6. So just be mindful of all of that when you're doing it. Also, you will have to level this up to tier 2 to even craft the thorium daggers. Anyway, once we got all of that out of the way, then you can finally come over here to your Arcanist workbench and you can craft a portal, and it says 2, so you will get 2 portals. Now this is going to be amazing because this will allow you to fast travel basically. So if you look at the description, connects to another portal, place 2 to create a warp link. So I can create one at my base, so I'm located over here, and then if I wanted to travel really far away, then I can place another one in some other location and they're going to link up. Now, as far as getting multiple, I have no idea how that works because I haven't been in that situation. But my guess is that if you make another 2 sets of portals, then you can place another portal down over here and the next one in whatever location that you want. And maybe those 2 will link up, if that makes sense. So maybe you can have like a dedicated spot in your base just for the portals. Now, like I said, I could be wrong, but that's just my guess. But yeah, it's gonna be all for today's video. If you guys have questions, drop it down in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them, and be on the lookout for more Hytale content. And on that note, I'll see you guys later.